Hi, my name is Trey. I am 29 years old. I'm based out of Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
What do you do for a living here?
I am a gear technician.
Gear technician, so working on them cars.
I work more with semi-trucks with their transmissions and differentials.
And I know you're heading to a shift after this, so you work kind of late.
I do. I work part-time at O'Reilly's as just a counter sales. That's always fun.
Oh, so the full-time job is something different.
Full-time job, it's a company called Inland Truck Parts. They're up and down the Midland of U.S.
Do you also work for Krispy Kreme?
No, my wife was working there for quite a few months, but recently she has left due to the stress of that job. The biggest thing we were trying to deal with that was we were trying to prep for the summer daycare for our child. So her income was kind of covering the summer daycare.
So you're the single income?
I am the single income. I have a roommate. He was working for a while, but in this past 2 months, he was actually fired. He had enough saved up to pay rent 1 month, and not this month.
Okay. The landlord, do they collect it based on person or based on the house?
Based on the house.
There it is.
Yep.
Damn it. What's he been doing? Job searching?
I've gone on with job searching.
I talked to a guest right before this who is a manager at Whataburger, and he says anyone can walk in there and get a job for like $15 an hour right now, if they want.
Yeah.
Can they become a manager walking in? No, it takes 6 to 9 months, but they can go make that money right now, though.
Yeah, I remember working back in Whataburger back in my days.
And I know the area you live in. There's a Whataburger there. There's a Whataburger everywhere. But there's a Whataburger there. Go there, get a job, so you're not putting, because it's you, your wife, and kids, and roommate all in one place.
Yep. We have a 3-bedroom, 3-bath apartment.
Why do we have a roommate?
Mainly it was me trying to help him out. So
is it someone you know?
It is someone I know.
Okay.
I've known for quite a few years.
Okay. Well, that is a little different, but
he got in trouble back in California, and I offered to room him for a little while, but I told him he had to get a job, and he's been really good about it. But these past couple months, he's been a little too relaxed. He had it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you want to be good about something, be good about hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 750,000 subscribers, and thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed so far.
Definitely follow him. He is worth it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being here. It's really cool, especially since you're walking into I'm
about to walk into
this. I don't know if I've seen this many individual debts in a very long time.
Yeah.
Almost impressive.
Impressive to an extent.
So she's not working on bringing in money right now, but does she feel, are all these debts in your names or some in her, some in both?
The only debts in her name are going to be her own personal credit cards. Everything else is in mine.
That's extra on top of what I already have? I don't even have that?
No, hers should be in there.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Does she not working because of the extra stress and stuff like that? I can kind of get it. But does she feel a responsibility towards paying this stuff off? Because a single household income, living in an expensive city like Austin while having kid, while having roommate not paying rent in a 3-bedroom, while having a grand stack of debt, a grand thick stack of debt.
Yeah.
Does she not feel like she needs to work? Because she might need to work.
At times I do believe that she doesn't, because she feels like staying home, watching the child, keeping the house clean is kind of her duty. But I have recently gone on to her as well, where I asked for help. And like, I need the help. I need you to do anything. I told her to start applying for even the door dashing.
Yeah.
So when she drops off the kiddo at school, during the between hours from picking her up, she can at least door dash. Because I know a lot of jobs, unfortunately, they're a little on and in with that in between scheduling where she drops her off and picks her up.
No, for sure. And holds the kid.
I even downloaded DoorDash and start maybe doing that on the days off I'm on O'Reilly's.
But you're working a lot, so it's just like,
that's not including my side gig I do.
Yeah. Well, what's that?
I work alongside a wedding DJ, that operate his photo booth every now and then when he requests it.
Okay, as long as it brings the money, that's good. What would you say hits your account on a monthly basis on average?
On average, gross, I would have to put it about.
This is gross. Okay.
Close to $5,000.
Okay, net.
70 a year. I'm not sure how to answer that question.
What comes in after taxes? What comes in after health insurance and benefits and all that kind of stuff? What hits your account on a monthly basis?
Yeah, about 5.
Oh, okay. So 5 was net. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Sorry, I misunderstood that one.
You're totally good. You're totally good.
Yeah, because I average about probably about 37 from Inland and maybe about another 1,300 from O'Reilly's.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're clearly working a lot right now, but $5,000 in Austin with this kind of debt with a kid with a roommate that's not paying rent in a 3-bedroom.
It's hard.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised we're even making the minimum monthly payments.
Actually, I've been paying a little more than monthly payments on everything.
Good job.
So that everything I have done, I have, like most of my minimum payments are about 25 on the credit cards or so. But I have those set up for about 50 a month.
How did you possibly get into all this debt? You have more credit ones than I've ever seen anyone have.
Yeah, after I started watching your episodes on that one and you started bringing that evil card, I was like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah,
and a lot of the time
I signed up to get essentially.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's an understatement.
And we have a payday loan essentially here. In a way,
the American Finance payday loan essentially every 2 weeks is when it comes out for 2 years.
106.96% death, insanity, kill me, ruin everything interest rate. That's crazy. What'd you sign up for this for? What was this possibly for?
So I actually sold a vehicle I had paid off. I sold that, used that down payment to get another vehicle that was larger for my side gig business because there's not times where I have to haul loads around.
No. What do you bring in with the side gig business on a monthly basis?
Right now during the summer, slow as hell, so pretty much nothing at the moment. But during the fall and winter times, it's usually about additional maybe $1,000 or so.
A month?
A month. But
okay,
it's only like
it's
only like one event a week, sometimes 2 a week.
So $6,000 a year, and we upgraded to how much? Okay, sorry.
So ahead, that's continue. Actually it was for a repair on that vehicle I bought.
No, so you got a new, more expensive
new
vehicle.
Used. It was older than the vehicle I had.
Repair? You work on cars all day.
Yeah, unfortunately, not on that type of vehicle.
But don't you have connections and friends at O'Reilly and stuff?
None that I trust.
Oh, come on.
And it's also just a lot of the times I'd never have the money on hand to get the parts I need directly.
No, and you never will if we have this much debt, my dude. 106%. You finance $2,418, but guess what? Total finance charge $3,463. Total payment, if minimum only, $5,881.
Nearly 3 times the amount.
Insanity.
Yeah.
When did you pop? When was this taken out?
Earlier this year. I want to say about March, April.
You pay extra on this?
No, unfortunately, that's the only one I have.
This is the only one I would be paying extra on. $100 of interest rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why? Why have you tried to do the other ones? Even if they're at 30%, it's nothing even compared to 106.
It was just the one that the mechanic facility Pep Boys offered at the time for my repair. One job on the vehicle. One job that is, unfortunately, no matter how you look at it, is one of the most expensive repairs.
What is
it? It's a rear main seal repair, which they have to drop the transmission, take it apart, and redo the seal on it.
Oh, I understood the word transmission.
Yeah, anything with
and
transmission.
I know those. Yeah.
It's not the oil leak.
So I wonder what's owed on this right now.
I
wonder if we.
I can actually pull that amount up if needed.
We might get there, but
okay.
I'm just gonna put it down for the amount, and it's a monthly.
It's about $227 a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the ugliest ones I've ever had.
No, this is disgusting. This is absolute death, insanity.
It's almost worse than the Speedy Cash I've done in the past.
You've done Speedy Cash.
I have, but I've never. I did that once, and I was never doing that again. I was young and stupid. I think it was another car issue thing at the time. I used it as a down payment. But that one's long and done gone for.
Oh, off. I didn't even fully comprehend that. Oh, okay. All right.
Me and cars don't get along, apparently.
Yet you work in the industry.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to have to slam through these because this is just insane. Credit One, again, they own you. You've signed up for their just insanity, just craziness.
They bent me over backwards.
Yeah. Credit One.
And I have multiple of those.
Oh, I know. So $640.40 of Credit One. There was a $50 payment done towards it. No new expenses. Good. $15.96 of interest accrued. On this year so far, $95 of fees and $27.60 of interest on it. That's insane. It's the fees that kill people with this card.
Yeah.
And the interest rates are also crazy, but that... Okay. With a $30 minimum monthly payment. Okay. At... I don't see what the interest rate is. I'm going to assume it's like 30.
It's about 29.9 or so. Yeah.
Credit One, number 2. Come on down for $292.93. Fees, $8.25, also known as this year, $119.65. We're trying to pay for kids. We have a roommate that's not paying rent, and $50.24 of interest was paid on this. You did the $30 minimum monthly payment. That's all you did. You didn't do anything extra on this, so nothing extra plus the fees and interest killing you, bringing you to a $292.
I probably dropped that one down to the minimum so I could try and just recoup some money during the month.
Credit One, number 3 at $904.39. Credit One's an evil business.
So I believe that one is my wife's.
What is your wife doing? 860. What is she doing? We're losing $130 of interest fees this year so far, and a bunch of interest. What is she doing? Bed Bath & Beyond, Sharky's Cuts for Kids, and some hair design. She's trying to go into hair design now. $132. And Dollar Tree.
So she was
ramen. What is Playrix Games? What is Playrix Games? Playrix Games. What is that? You don't even know what
I don't even know.
She's doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. She's on those phones, getting those gems, paying for extra special gems, and we can't even pay it off. And Starbucks, because we gotta get our Starbies when we're trying to. I'm not angry at the person who has a 50, 30, 20 budget, fully funded emergency fund, no bad debt, getting some Starbies. Get that Starbies. If that's what you want, your 30%, get it. But guess what? If we can't pay off a card, if we're paying $103 in fees this year so far, and we're just getting gems shoved up everywhere, we are not Starbeing.
No.
That's a conversation that needs to be had. Are you guys on the same page? You guys
I have talked to her about it. That's why we actually put the cards away. Like I gathered all the cards together. Where
is it on our Apple Pay and stuff though?
No, we don't put cards on our phones. The only card I have on my phone is my debit card.
So you talked to her about this?
Yes.
Is she on board?
Yes.
Just as on board. She wants to get out of debt.
She wants to help and everything, and that's why she's agreeing to start doing the door dashing and all that as well. Like she's on board because she even states, my debt is her debt. We want to take care of it.
Yes.
So we are on board with each other.
Good.
The original the original reason for that credit card was actually for her glasses.
Glasses of what?
So her particular prescription.
Oh, glasses, not glasses. I heard
my insurance doesn't cover it, so we actually have to pay out of pocket for hers, and they're about $800 alone.
Okay, I mean that's medical. It's what you have to do.
Yeah.
So, Sunbit, $100 in interest loss this year so far, essentially. Whataburger, why are we going spending money? Again, why are we spending money? Make $50 in payments, but then we go spend $36.87 at Whataburger.
Yeah, that was a late night.
Previous balance, we've gone up because of the $17.10 of interest rate. Late night, come on. $699, but it went to $702.64, even though you paid more off than you spent, but because of the interest on top of that, it's only going up, man, with the $29.83 minimum monthly payment. Again, basically $100 loss in interest rate. So far this year, you're having thousands of dollars stolen from you in interest, because now, guess what? We're back to Credit One, number 4.
Told you I got a few of those.
Oh, I know. I've been through these. $712.91. Lovely. With a $36 minimum monthly payment. $36 minimum monthly payment, $15 of interest, $71 of interest this year so far, $63 of fees. My goodness, $101 of purchases. Why are we purchasing? Why are we purchasing? Oh, what was it? PayLink vehicle plan.
Oh, I know what that one is. That is actually like an extended warranty for my Avalon that I have.
But even still, if you're going to have it, which is the way they make money, by the way, but if you're going to have it, man, we put it in checking account. We don't put it on a card we can't pay off with evil fees. And
yeah, I didn't mean to switch that one over. I actually talked to them recently. They took me off the auto pay for that, and they actually managed to get the bill lower. So I'm going to try and put that towards just on my checking account instead of credit cards.
Man, I'm stressing. Capital One, new balance, $91. So it was $138. We paid down $50. We had $2.99 of interest. This is basically nothing. I don't see why why do we even have this? Why pay anything extra on the others if this one is so close to just being killed, done, ruined, taken away?
Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to that one. I think I just kind of go with the flow. I pay the...
There's no flow. There's no flow. Flow doesn't exist. The flow, you control it. You control the levers of the dam from now on. You do not go with the flow, man. You're in control. You take control. You sit down. We do a monthly budget. We budget with the fam, what we're spending. No more gem swipes from the wife. No more Whataburger spending from you when it's a little late. Guess what? I don't care if it's a little late. We are controlling the flow ourselves. You do not go with it. This is not a lazy river of life anymore, man.
Yeah. If it's in constellation, I only ate out for the first time today. Out of
the day you came here, you ate out. You've been watching this and you ate on the day. I wouldn't be laughing. That pisses me off. That pisses me the fuck off. What'd you have?
Jack in the Box. It was up the road.
So it wasn't even anything good.
Nope, it was quick and easy. I had some nuggies.
I want to take a brief moment to thank today's episode sponsor, Vora. This is pretty exciting. It's a game-changing investment platform that is ready to take a new spin on how you can grow your money. Vora is like no other investment accounts. It's the first ever automated robo-advisor that rewards you for investing and saving your money. Vora gives you a 1% match on every dollar you invest, and that's what makes me excited personally. There's no caps, no limits. That's like 1% cash back for every dollar you put in. But that's not all. Vora makes investing even more exciting with monthly sweepstakes. Every time you make a deposit, you're automatically entered to win a prize. If you win, the prize money goes directly into your Vora account. And Vora makes investing simple. No need to be a financial whiz for you to make great investments. They handle everything for you, automating your investments in a risk-averse portfolio. And one of the coolest things about Vora is that you can gift investments to your friends and family. It's like giving them a head start on their financial journey or getting some help to kickstart your own. Using my promo code HAMMER23, depositing $25 or more will get you an additional $10 bonus right away. And that's when I get excited about sponsorships, when I can get you guys some free money. Once signed up, you'll get $25 for each friend that you refer using your referral code. So use HAMMER23 and get a $10 bonus when you sign up for Vora using my link in the description below. Okay. What is this?
That is my car loan. That is my 2015 Toyota Avalon.
The one that needed its super duper fixes?
No.
You have another car?
Yes, it's in there.
Oh, why do you have two cars?
One is mainly for my wife to take the kiddo to and from school, and I wanted her to make sure she had a safe, reliable vehicle, which that is.
Sure. I don't think we need to go $20,000 in debt to get a safe, reliable vehicle, though.
Yeah, it was kind of during peak used car.
Yeah, that was difficult, but still.
And I actually managed to.
That is oftentimes an excuse because we can find safe, reliable vehicles even in that height. Yes, it would have been more expensive than historically, but did we need to go $20,000 into debt for it?
Probably not.
No, the answer is no. $20,570 is what's owed. $8.80 something cents of interest is accrued on a daily basis. Yeah. Daily basis. So again, safety we're paying that kind of interest on a daily basis to have that extra safety that apparently no other car in the history of mankind has ever had. Total amount due $506.48, I think.
Yeah, I pay $550 a month.
Okay, so with this,
and this is actually
what is the interest rate on here?
So this was actually the new one after I got it refinanced because it was at 21% APR.
Oh.
I have it now down at 12.
Oh, it's
still terrible, but a lot better than 20%.
It is a lot better than 20%, and I can't believe I'm celebrating 12, but
yeah,
here we are. What's the term? What's the term on this?
So it was 54, 55 months. It went from it went from 72 to 55, 54.
You work in the car industry. Why are you getting around by it? You work there. You work at O'Reilly and you work at the other place on the trucks. I feel like if anyone should know this stuff, it should be you.
I think I just wanted a nice car for once. And
there it is. Thank you for telling the truth. Thank you for telling the truth instead of...
Always had these handy down vehicles that barely ran. I wanted something that was already running in good condition, low miles.
And we could have gotten you there. And we could have gotten you there without you getting over, but you're getting over.
Yeah.
Best Buy, $647.15. $17 of interest accruing on a monthly basis. $445 payment was made. Good. That's a little more than the minimum monthly payment of $29. $29. Oh, $59 of fees this year so far. Maybe missing a payment. $52.
I should have never missed a payment on that one.
I have it. Doesn't have fees as far as I know.
I have every card I have on auto pay.
I don't know, man. At some point, something happened. Maybe we didn't have enough in a checking account when it hit. I'm not sure. I don't think this card has fees. Either way, and then $52 of interest loss this year so far as well. What is this? A Burlington card?
That's my wife's.
Why do we have a Burlington card?
That's my wife's.
Why does she have a Burlington?
She gets in a bad habit of going to stores and then they coax her.
Okay, well that can't be a thing anymore, right?
No, that's what I've told. That's what I've told her as well. Like we can't do that anymore. In fact, especially with that one.
You told her that. Is she on board though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's you telling, and that only goes so far.
And I'm not telling her in an aggressive manner. I'm kind of letting her.
No, I'm not
explaining
saying that.
to her
I'm not saying
that
you yelled.
This is something we can't be doing.
Yeah. So interest this period, $13.87. You guys are just getting money stolen from you. You only got $5,000 coming in on a monthly basis after working 2 jobs.
Yeah.
$2 of fees this year so far. Again, who knows? $78, 23 cents of interest. No new purchases, $45 monthly payment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time she used it, I told her to just put it away.
Victoria's Secret?
I didn't know about that one for a little while.
But you have every card that I think's ever been invented.
This seems like it.
How long has this been going on? Since you guys have just been raining, just deading.
With the shop cards, I'd probably say 2 years.
This has all only been 2 years?
2 to 3 years.
This looks like someone built up over a decade.
That's what it feels like.
$10 of interest lost, $20 this year so far, $30 of fees this year.
And she's only used that card one time.
Great. $52 of minimum monthly payments. Is this for your other car? Westlake Financial Services?
Yes, that is my other car.
So your other car is financed at $2,807?
It was $4,500. But yeah.
How long ago?
Earlier this year. It's an 18-month loan term.
Have you tried to... Oh. Is this the motorcycle?
No. This is my Nissan Xterra.
Is this the motorcycle paid for?
Nope.
You
That's
came
financed
here
as
in a
well.
motorcycle.
That's financed as well.
I'm glad you wear a helmet, though.
Yeah. That's actually what kind of one of the purchases are on the credit card. I use it to buy my gear at the time.
Glad you have a helmet, especially because you have a kid. How old's the kid again?
She just turned 6 this year.
Okay. Hey. $238. What's the interest on this?
18%.
Oh.
Yeah. Westlake is aggressive.
And yet you took it.
Yeah.
American Acceptance Corporation. Oh, this is
that's the motorcycle. I believe that one's at 18% as well.
Oh, fuck off. Dude, you're killing me.
3-year term.
What's it worth?
Honestly, I haven't checked recently.
What do you think it's worth? Come on.
Low mileage with that, I'd probably say maybe $6,000 at high.
Minimum monthly payment?
$238.
You're gonna hate this, but this is what just needs to happen for the sake of your kid's future. Not even your future. Your future. Like your kid is what matters now at this point.
That's why
you need to sell this. If you can get this for 6, if you can get it for 5.5, sell it. Make up the difference. We just can't. We can't have this kind of. In fact, well, I don't even know what that Toyota whatever's worth. I'd probably try selling that too and making up the difference and getting a reliable car for like $10,000.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't checked on the recent values for those vehicles.
I'd take a look at it, and I would highly consider selling. I know you don't want to. Americans are obsessed with their cars. They would.
I think I'm more attached to the motorcycle than I am the other vehicles.
Yeah, but let's be attached to our kid a little more than a motorcycle in their future. That's what I say. So this motorcycle, it doesn't exist anymore. If you can sell it for anything $5,500, do it. Make up the difference. $1,000. You bring in $5,000 a month. We can make $1,000 set aside for a month. You can pay it off. You just can't have it. We can't have $238 on all this huge list of minimum monthly payments that I'm gonna have to add up.
Yeah.
We can't have that being squeezed from you right now. You're going to get to the point, we can probably get to the point where a few years down the road, we can buy a sexier motorcycle in cash.
No.
It's worth it. You got to get out of it now, and we got to take the sacrifices necessary. If the basic sacrifice of this thing, that who gives a shit about that? If you're not willing to sacrifice that to get out of this debt, then my hope in this situation is quite low.
No, I'm willing to sacrifice everything.
Everything. Good. Then so this is what you would normally do. And I'm not going to bake into the situation because I don't know the value, and we're not going to do the values. You got to get to work anyway, so we're not going to do the values. If you can sell that for $5,500, let's just say, cool, $1,000, we can squeeze $1,000 and you pay off the difference. Now, the Toyota, what do you think that's worth today?
Today's market, maybe 15 a high, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. It's just under 100,000 miles still, so it's relatively lowish.
What was the interest rate on that again? 12%?
12%. I've already checked the value on the Xterra. It's not worth it. It's just worth me just pushing to the end of the term on that one.
Oh, why do you say that? I could save you $5,000 right now.
I think that one was...
Oh, sorry.
It was only worth like anywhere from
I heard that
$600 to $1,200.
I heard that wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that wrong. Okay. But what we could do, and I'm not going to bake this into the equation. This is going to be for you to figure out. Say you can sell it for $15,000, right? Then we borrow a personal loan, $15,000 at an interest rate probably like 12%, something like that. You use the $5,000 and you pay off the remainder of the balance. Okay. Then we have $10,000 that we go get a safe, reliable car that doesn't have all the bells and features we want, but it's safe and it's reliable and it gets us around for a couple of years in a safe way. You get a mechanic that's not yourself to test it out if you don't trust yourself, to make sure you get the seal of approval that it's going to be okay. That's what we do for a couple of years, and then you bake that into your overall debt plan. But that all of a sudden becomes $15,000 of debt to pay off instead of $20,000. You've immediately made $5,000 of progress, an entire month's income, which is great. And what we're going to have extra, we don't even know yet. But that $5,000 is probably huge.
Yeah,
huge. You said you might have other debts that I don't see here.
I have student loans.
Okay. How much? Federal or private?
Federal.
How much?
I believe it was like just over $22,000.
Okay, you have auto payment ready to go?
Not yet.
You set it up? Set it up. $250. Probably ish. About.
Yeah, they're about it's either 4.2 or 4.5%.
Okay. But set up that auto payment. It's gonna hit in just a couple weeks. So $250. Okay. Probably ish. Somewhere around there. Any other debt? I think I saw firms and I saw tools. Tools
is done.
Good. Don't fall into that trap. Every single person that works on cars that has been on this channel goes into endless tool debt.
Yeah, the tools I have is all I need. I don't need anything more.
Thank you.
So
please don't fall into the fancy truck that pulls up.
It is definitely a trap at times, but I've paid all that off.
And they are just as evil, in my opinion, as that one credit card. Just the way they just manipulate people into going into terrible debt for it. Yeah. Okay, and a firm?
I do have a Amazon purchase with a firm.
How much to pay it off?
Right now, I want to say it's probably about $197.
$197,
give or take.
And how many more payments until it's paid off?
I think I had that one set for a year term at the time, so I'd have to check. It was a grand total of like $2 something. I've only been paying for about a month or two at $21 each month. And there's also another firm. that just kicked in.
What's the balance?
$600. $60 a month.
You've been watching the channel. Why?
Actually, that one was before I even found you. Okay. So I didn't even think about it at the time.
Madam Producer, may you please go get the scissors for us? We have an exercise that we must do. How's the relationship at home between you and the wifey?
I'd have to say the relationship at home in general was just kind of stalemate at the time because I get up so early, go to work, come home, change, go to work, get home, go to bed.
How finances impact the relationship?
As far as I could tell, it's nothing crazy. I definitely kind of control what she spends as far as at least my debit card goes.
We need to be very communicative. Oh my gosh. And sitting down on a monthly basis and saying, here's our goals, here's our intentions, here's what we're trying to do. So this is why we're not spending, not controlling, because that's not going to have long-term effects. All of a sudden she has control again of the credit card at some point, then boom, we're in a hole. So it's not a long-term solution.
Yeah,
we need to have open, honest communication.
I've been having to try. We used to just do a lot of make lunches for me so I can not spend out. And for a good period of time when she was working, that just wasn't happening, and I have a bad habit of not making it myself. So I was going out to eat almost every day. But we've gotten back on the schedule where I take my lunches, I bring my own drinks. I don't use the vending machine at work or anything. So a lot of that's calmed down from outside source spending. I don't visit Taquito Shop anymore.
Oh, they're a bit goopy from dog food or something. Use the dope in the packs. But they work. They work.
Sharp enough.
So you're ready?
Yeah.
You're ready to do it?
Oh, yeah.
This is all your credit cards? Every single one?
Let me see.
If you have access to them.
Oh, here's one I haven't used in like a year.
Put it in the pile. Big Lots. Out of all credit cards to have.
That one I got for the discount, and I just immediately paid it off almost the next day.
My goodness. My goodness.
That's it.
And there's more, right, somewhere?
In this lovely bag of trinkets, I have a stack.
Fuck me.
Oh, that's not it. Nope. Okay, she has other stuff in here.
Yes, okay, go through and make sure there's not things. Okay.
That is all of them.
Hold them front facing like this towards the camera because I don't want any private information, even though you're closing them. I don't want any private information to be shown. So front facing only towards the camera. You're going to have to do, I don't think you can do the whole, that's incredible. Look at that. That's impressive.
I say there's a few credit cards here, needless to say.
That's ridiculous.
I think when I counted up, there was like 13.
Gross.
Gross indeed. Credit karma's dangerous. Don't fall for the tricks.
Front, again, facing the front towards the camera. I don't want any private information being shown.
At least this one doesn't have a name on it. There's one of many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was on board with this too, so at least I got to give her props for that one.
Good.
I lost count already, so.
Way too many. That's the answer.
Way too many, indeed. This one I wanted to keep because I was actually debating on switching over to the checking account for them because they have a...
You can have your lovely checking account at some point. We don't need that.
Yeah, they had like a 5% APR savings account right now, I believe.
It's done. They're killed.
Almost
they
there.
Don't exist anymore.
Almost there.
You're free. I'm putting this on my Instagram story, by the way. Feel free to follow for behind the scenes.
I don't know how many people have chopped up this many credit cards on this show, but try and beat my limit.
Oh, you've beyond beating the limit.
That is it.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm very proud of you for this. This is good.
It's a start. It's a start.
Pile. It's an insane pile.
Yeah.
Let me hear it, just so the camera can see it. Just look at that. Just absolute chaos. Look at that.
Bonfire.
Right there. Look at all of that. Oh, that's crazy. And it's gone. It's done.
It's done.
So no more spending on credit cards. No more opening credit cards.
Yeah.
We're done, my dude. We're done.
Kirk Ramos tries, but I keep denying it. I keep walking away from it. I don't want that kind of pressure,
they keep trying to
pressure
get
on
you.
me.
Well, you just gotta just not sign up for it. I think I use Credit Karma all the time. I've never signed up for a credit card once through them.
Yeah.
All right, let's get rid of those once and for all. They're done. No more.
No more.
Checking account 2,063 sitting in there. That's good. Started with a little less than $1,000, but yeah. Again.
Yep.
I don't really understand the point. Like, okay, you made progress. That was good. You did that. But you weren't even spending on the credit cards anyway. All your around and going crazy was in this checking account. All the money that could have been going to paying off the debt, it makes no sense. Inland Truck, Shipley Donuts,
Inland Truck's my pay.
Krispy Kreme, she was supposed to be making money from there. You're right. Sorry, that actually came in. But she was supposed to be making money from Krispy Kreme. But no, we're spending money there instead. McDonald's, fucking toys. Again, O'Reilly's supposed to be giving you money. You spent money there. Some Ubering, Venmoing out money. Ruby, some restaurant. Coca-Cola vending machine probably. What's Zebit?
Yep.
What is Zebit?
Zebit is...
Is that one of the cards?
No.
No, it's not. What is Zebit?
Zebit is paid for. It's kind of like a finger hut in a way. Instead of monthly payments, it's a weekly payment.
Oh, God. O'Reilly's supposed to be giving you money, not you them. Murphy getting some taquitos there, and Cash Apping out money, and Zelling out money, and Taco Bell.
Depending on the gas amount
taquitos
at the gas station,
we do the cheap ones.
Well, a lot of
the
the double digits is me filling the motorcycle up because it only takes like $12 to fill up. That's why I've been driving that.
Cycle Gear, Jack in the Box, Uber, Amazon. O'Reilly's supposed to be giving you money, but you gave him $50.96. Amazon Favor, Torchies, and Applebee's. The Young Men's. And
that was daycare.
What's accept drafts check? I don't know.
That one is my car payment.
Hulu, Taco Bell, SP AIF. Upgrade. Isn't that another debt? Upgrade?
Yes,
we didn't have that.
I believe that was the one I couldn't get a statement for.
Oh, what is that? There's more debt? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. What's going on here? Like unearthing it from its tomb.
Biometric. It's going to be over the 9.
Do you have any more debt other than this?
No, this is the last one.
The last one. We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is your 17th debt.
If I remember correctly, I believe that one's like $920.
Upgrade?
Yeah.
Okay, $920 minimum monthly payment.
That one is, I think I've been paying, it was not $29, I believe, a month.
Interest?
29%. Yeah. Almost all my credit cards are 29, 30%.
Doesn't even make sense. Vending machine, getting some storage. We don't need extra storage right now. When we're Jack in the Box.
The storage fee, yeah. That's where my couch is that my grandparents gave me.
Gosh, so sentimental. Just put it in your place. I don't care. Or
I
sell it.
won't fit. My apartment has huge rooms, but no living room.
Weird. O'Reilly's supposed to give you money, not done. McDonald's, Disney Plus, McDonald's, Uber, Macy's. That was the auto payment and the vending machine and some perfume. Or my perfect resume, probably for her. Okay.
My perfect resume was actually me trying to readequate my resume and put it on Indeed just to see if there was anything.
Try to get more money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime and Apple Bills, some subscription.
The Apple Bills we're actually trying to fight because it has been an ongoing issue where they won't allow her access to the account to shut that one off.
and Prime and Microsoft Ultimate and Amazon and Jack in the Box. And there was your Mac Tools, which you said is done now.
Yep.
Zelling out money. Some taquitos. O'Reilly not paying you. You paying them. There's your Upstart. Upstart. What's Upstart? That's also different.
Upstart should have been one of those statements I sent.
Let me see. Nope. So there's an 18th debt. An 18th debt. An 18th debt. Go ahead and pull that up. But guess what? More O'Reilly spending and Fake Connection, Subway, Public Storage, $100. Naver, Ready Fresh, Waffle House, Domino's, O'Reilly giving them money. Play Ricks. There's the gems. We're getting some gems again. Some more Google payment of something. Zbit spending money at O'Reilly and taquitos and giving Krispy Kreme money and 7-Eleven. Trust me, I love my Krispy Kreme, but guess what? And Amazon, Affirm, Uber, Texas Roadhouse, Mac Tools, Venmoing out $100. Hetson Law. What's Hetson Law?
I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now.
Of what?
A PayPal credit card. And it was cheaper for me to just pay the $1,000 that I'm currently paying for the lawyer versus the $1,500 that PayPal wants. $1,700. $1,703.17. And if you didn't get that one, that means you probably didn't receive my other two.
Other two what?
Personal loans.
Me. Okay, what's the minimum monthly payment on this?
One is 100, which is the Upstart. Oh. The other one's 145. Well, the 100 is because I pay higher principal. It's normally just 75 on that one.
What are the interests on these?
That one I don't remember.
You're a brave man for walking into this room with this. A brave man.
Yeah.
I respect that. I've used it for a couple titles, and I might use it for this, but I think you literally have more individualized debt than any other human being has ever had on the face of the planet. This is insanity.
It's 20. Pretty bad.
20? 20? Is that what we're up to? Okay, so Upstart. What are the interest rates? So we have a $100 minimum monthly payment on one and $145 on another.
I'm pulling the 145 right now.
They're also Upstart?
No, this one's Marine or Finance. I got in a motorcycle accident a couple of years ago, and
what does that tell us?
I kind of pulled one of these because I was out of work and had no vacation time to cover it. Yeah, it's actually 148.83. Not one. Oh, 32.25 for the Mariner one. With a.
Do you have another personal loan? Said you have two other personal loans, right?
I have one more after that one.
How much is owed on the Marina?
The Marina is to pay off $3,321.76. The last one, if I could get it pulled.
You guys took the American going into debt trend
to a whole new level.
It's not even close. People always ask me, what high-yield savings account do I use for my own money? Some of you know by now it's SoFi. I love them. It's great for my checking account needs. It's great for my high-yield savings account needs. And right now, I'm getting 4.5% interest on my monies. I love that rate on my monies. So if you want to get a great rate like that on your monies, just check out the link in the description below. I have a paid affiliate link there. You can get bonuses all the way up to $250, and I took advantage of that, and you should too. And you're still, and yet you have all these debts, and yet guess what? We've gone through 3 pages of pink lines of bull, and there's still another. Every line is pink bullshit. And guess what? I'm not gonna read them all, but there's like Tolls and Panda Express and Andy Ann's and a bunch of other Chili's and Cabo Bob's, and here's another one. That's the end of it, and there's more, and it's Taco Bell and Finger Hut and Peacock and Microsoft and just.
Last personal one is 2286.03. With a minimum payment of $145.74. And I think a lot of the times with those ones, I was trying to consolidate my credit card payments at the time.
That's why some people are, okay, I'm going to cut you off. That's why some people are against credit card consolidation, because then they'll just go into credit card.
I'm not a credit card person. That's why I cut them up. I tried to be. I failed.
$2,800 in a 401k. that all the retirement for the household?
That's the only retirement I have through that company. Inland is something I can't have complete access directly to because it's I want to say there's about 12,000 in there.
Good.
That one is something that it's an employee stock ownership program, so we don't get to buy in. It's every year at the end of the year they take a percentage of what we may total with no cost to us and put it in that account for us. So
car payments are 11.7% of your spending.
Yeah.
Spending. This is not your income, by the way, because your spending is well above what your income is. Well above what your income is. $5,000 a month. No, this is well above that. Bullshit. 8.3% of your spending. Food. Bullshit. Food. Extra miscellaneous bullshit. 529. Other large purchases. Let's see what those were. 22.6% of your spending. Housing, 18.8% of your spending. Now, that's spending, so that's not income. So that sounds like a good percentage, but of your income, that is a terrible amount.
Yeah.
Of almost $1,900.
We've actually been trying to see possibly about getting you a smaller place at a cheaper rent.
Yes,
but
it must happen.
In this area, it's just really hard.
Yeah, we're going to pinballs and finger hut and all these extra things, and there's your law thing. You're around, dude.
Yeah.
You're around. You guys have just lived on debt. It's what's your rent?
After the fee, it's $16.11.
Utilities and the internet?
$95 for the electric. $55 for the internet.
Gas will come in the.
We don't have
winter.
gas. The electric. The
heated?
$16.11 is actually included with the water and sewer.
Okay, but you have electric heating? It's going to be expensive in the winter. Okay. Phone bills?
I managed to get it down to $220.
Down from what?
It was $240.
We're financing phones, aren't we?
I have one phone financed.
Okay. You're not paying for the groceries for this dude that's living in your place, right?
He pays for his own.
Okay.
I provide for me, my wife, and kid.
Doing $1,000 for groceries.
Honestly, we've been kind of doing. I think we've been doing about $200-300. She just went to the store yesterday and spent like only $75 for probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks of food.
You eat out every second of your life, so no. I mean, but that's not going to be a realistic budget. You eat out every second of your life. So food, we're going to do $750. Adjusted as needed, but we're trying. The way we do this, and it's going to be very boring, and your kid's going to complain. We're meal prepping essentially twice a week, like on a Sunday and on a Thursday.
It is difficult for us to feed her because she does have autism. So she also has a food sensitivity issue.
Oh, sure.
And we also have to watch out for soy because she's allergic to soy. So it's a lot of nitpicking items to make sure she actually eats something on a daily basis.
Totally reasonable. So you guys are going to do what you need to do for that. But then for you two, we're budgeting down. We're meal prepping essentially like 4 days at a time.
We've been buying bulk chicken recently to kind of just
cook
season it how we want. And
cook it all up front. You warm it up on a daily basis. And it's just like chicken and rice. It's boring. But we do healthy. We don't do anything that's going to harm us. And then you do what you have to do for her. So with autism, is there medication with that?
No, it's more of just she was in therapy, but they dropped her insurance because I started making too much.
What about your insurance?
If I add her on my insurance, it comes out to almost $700 a month.
She needs to have health insurance.
It's
not really an option.
We actually were fighting the system on that one, and they failed to tell us that she was actually eligible for the CHIP program, which we're trying to get her back onto.
Okay.
That way the state can at least cover that.
Well, you don't make bad money. You don't make bad money. I mean, net on a yearly basis is $60,000. You guys are probably making as a household before taxes the median household income of Austin.
Yeah.
So you don't need to rely on that. But if that's a program that's meant for somebody in your situation, then okay, that's fine. So toilet paper, when I was essentially, trying to calculate in what therapy would cost what. So
and she has a medication for her insomnia. I think that comes out like $6 a month or so.
Okay, so toilet paper, things to keep the house in order, makeup, blah, 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 all the stuff, and things that she might need for school, stuff like that. We're going to do $200 a month. Some months will be higher, some months will be lower. Okay. It includes the medication, so everything else needed to keep the house in order. Gas, how much are we spending between the two of you on gas?
Probably have to say about $150 a month. I do.
150, that seems well.
Well, she doesn't drive very far. The school's only about 3 miles, maybe a 6-mile round trip, and she doesn't really go anywhere. So her gas usually lasts longer in her tank than mine.
Yeah,
that's why I've been taking the bike too, because it's a lot cheaper and I could get more out of it.
We got 213.
I guess we're busier one month than the other.
Oil prices are high right now.
That's true. Yeah,
I'll do 175. Let's meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me add up your minimum monthly payments. This is about to harm me. And the crazy part about you having this many debts is your minimum monthly payments are just stacking, dude. Absolutely stacking.
Yeah. I think I'll probably be one of the few that are actually in the red most of the time. Or nearly.
Oh, trust me, that is quite a common thing on here, at least.
Because my roommate was paying $400 a month for rent, but right now he's not paying anything.
Almost half of the money that comes in on a monthly basis goes to just minimum monthly payments. Almost half. So debt.
And that's including the student loan payment.
$2,049.83.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what we do, and we just go into 20, 21 different debts, just for everything in our lives, and we're just financing everything.
Yeah,
it's really bad. And that's what happens when we prioritize spending money on bull every month instead of paying them off. Okay, car insurances and motorcycle, all that stuff combined. What are we looking at?
Motorcycle $78 a month, and the car payment is actually going to be reset because it renews next month to $284 for
both cars.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was $310.
$362.
I've been trying to find cheaper auto insurance, but this area is just horrible right now.
Okay. Anything else you guys have to take care of on a monthly basis? What am I forgetting?
Honestly, that's about all I can think of right now.
We have rent, we have utilities, we have phone, we have food, we have just around the house, medication, all that stuff. Then we have gas, we have debt, we have car insurance. Yep. Renter's insurance we'll call like 10.
Renter's insurance is 32.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So this is the total rent, right? This isn't.
Yeah, that's total rent. Yeah, that's the high end of it.
All right. You're in the red, $374. Yeah. So, and that's your budget to survive. That's a conservative budget. That's not you going eating out anymore. So that's without you around. So, okay. Are you gonna stop? Are you guys not gonna eat out once, ever?
We've cut out eating out. After the end of the month from last month, we haven't touched eating out except for the one day today. So
this is what I need you and her to do together, or else there's no plan that can be made. With you and her combined, I need an extra $2,000 a month to come in for there to be any hope. Any hope. Okay. If there's not, we're in this forever. We're dying in poverty and we're never retiring. Which, I'm sorry that that's so negative, but that's the reality.
That's reality, yeah.
And it would be irresponsible of me not to be forward and real about your situation. You're in the red, $374 on the most conservative budget possible. There's no option but to go make more money. He's getting a better job, her working more, you guys working all the time. And I understand when I be home with the kid and all that stuff, but we're just working when the other person's not. You know, maybe she's working all night. It's hard. It's hard. But the sacrifices need to be made now, and you cannot be the only one making. And you need to get on your roommate. You were helping him out. I
just got on him today about it too.
You give him probably a couple of weeks because, again, I know he can go get a chill, not a chill, but a lower paid job to at least get some money rolling in. Like, okay, maybe you give him a little bit of a discount as he's doing it. But if he doesn't have anything within a few weeks, man, you need to tell him that's it.
Yeah, I've already told him he pretty much has until the end of the month.
Good.
And otherwise he he's living in his car,
and it's
which
hard.
he's still paying for.
It's hard, but those are the tough conversations we need to have in the reality of life.
Yeah.
In the system we're in. So that's it, man. So with $2,000, the thing that I would do for all these, I would save up a 1 month emergency fund. I'd rather do 2, but it's just going to take too long.
Yeah.
1 month emergency fund to like a 2.5 months at that point. Once you guys bring in that extra 2,000, like 3 months. Sorry, excuse me. And then I need you to pay off in a few months that America First or American First, whatever, loan. That has to be taken care of immediately because the interest rate's 106%. The rest, I think, what makes sense for you because the minimum monthly payments are what's killing you. From there, you just have to do the smallest to the largest. So we're starting with a little avalanche that's taking care of the highest interest, but then whatever the smallest to largest balance are, except for the student loans, leave out the student loans.
Okay.
You take and you pay them off. Student loans, you can minimum monthly payment until they're paid off if you want to. If you want to pay them off, you can. But, buddy, even with that extra $2,000 a month, it's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
We can go through the whole process and figuring out how long it's going to take to pay off, but that doesn't really matter because right now we're losing $374 a month. Yeah. I don't know how much money you guys are going to bring in, so we're going to be going full hypothetical. Yeah. You guys need to bring in as much money as possible, take care of this, and I think what you can, except for a couple of the higher balances, a lot of these balances you can knock out pretty quickly. And I do, motorcycle needs to be gone. After 21 debts, PayPal included, maybe it's 22, I don't know. It's, and the lawsuit and the mess, you need to get rid of it, that we cannot have that minimum monthly payment. Knocking out 5,000.
There's about 3 payments left on that law, the Heston Law one.
But even still, I would rather you just fully get rid of it. Get rid of it, because even if you're profiting like a bit, and to throw that at the, like, okay, you fully pay that off, then you sell your motorcycle, and then you throw that at other debts. I'd rather you do that because it's just the irresponsibility of we don't need it right now. We need to get out of debt now because you guys are not retiring. You're living in debt forever. Then it's and I don't want that to be an option for you. So that's why I would also borrow the difference, sell that more expensive, newer car, and get a $10,000 checked out, reliable, safe car. For shorter drives even, I mean, because as you said, that car is not used very much. We don't need it to be a $20,000 debt at 12%. We're never opening up another credit card again. You guys are attacking this. If you guys go bring home the money, you can get out of this 2, 3, 4 years. But if you don't, you're in this for the rest of your life. And I'm sorry that it's going to just a more dire note, but there's no point of going into hypotheticals. Yeah. Most important right now, you guys need to go make more money, and that's likely going to be from her working. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I wish I had better news.
No, I mean, this is kind of what I needed to hear. It kicks a fire under, and I didn't realize I was that deep in.
You were shocked to hear the minimum monthly payments that you owed on a monthly basis. You should know that. Everyone should know that, and the fact that you don't scares me. So take this as a wake-up call and go and turn your life around. Let's meet again in a year, and you should have made a bunch of progress. Out of this completely? No, probably not, but you should have made a bunch of progress. You're 29. By your mid-30s, you'll have a fully funded emergency fund, no bad debt, and you'll be contributing a good amount to your retirement, and you guys can have fun. Those stressors that exist in your life from this will not exist anymore. But that's if you take action now. Now. Yeah. It really can't be a choice, but it is a choice. So do you have any final thoughts?
No, it's just, it's a little, it's hard to swallow. I just never expected to be this deep in. Yeah, I'm kind of just lost for words. I really don't have much else to say on that part.
I mean, you know it. I know it. That's a Hammer Financial score of 0 out of 10. That's a hard one. They just need to bring in some monies right now, and then they can start aggressively paying it off. I wish I had a more optimistic ending, but check out all the resources linked in the description below. They are what I use or would use in specific situations. If you want to be in an episode of Financial Audit and you're able to make it down to Austin, Texas, fill out the survey in the description below.